on the screen. You will always get pixelation if you go in very close to something, but with the size that this picture was, there shouldn't be pixelation to this extent at only four times. And that's part of the research of it. Yes, sir.
Have you ever been fooled by Photoshop?
No.
And how do you detect whether or not it's Photoshop?
I'd like to say I've never been fooled by Photoshop. I've got a very good AV analysis guy who backs up some of this stuff that I do. If I'm not entirely sure of it, I send it to him. He sends it back to me and says, "What were you thinking?"
You've gotten a lot of Photoshop ghosts.
Oh yeah. We get them daily, weekly. It's insane what people will do. Like, I can actually show you some great Photoshop, so I'll bring them up. I have them on here under test images. But the first thing you look for is EXIF data, because some people that play with Photoshop may be really good Photoshop geniuses, but they're not geniuses to know that it saves into EXIF data and says Photoshop CS4 editing software. Aha! Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, I'll come and get you. Okay, case study number 2. This is taken in the beautiful land of Ireland. This was taken in Charleville Castle. Has anyone heard of it? It's the most haunted. Yes, you have heard of it. It's the most haunted castle in Ireland and the second most haunted castle in Europe. And it is where the PRAI, the parent group, I suppose, of the PRAB, spent a lot of its time during its first couple of years of inception. Used as a training ground. So, this is a picture we debunked ourselves, but we'll have a look at it, and we'll use the same methods we used above. Rule number 1 of image analysis is look at the whole thing first. What do we see? Chandelier. Hmm?
Doorway.
What was that?
Nice banister.
Nice banister, yeah.
It looks like 2 light sources, one on the side, one on the back. Windows.
Here
Yeah,
and here.
There, and no, not that. There's a window along that wall. That if you go
Behind the banister?
Oh, here. That window, yep.
that window, but it looks like there's light coming in from that wall.
Over here?
No, over here, right there where the white is.
Oh, okay. Oh, down here.
No,
Oh, along here.
It looks like there's light coming in from maybe a window or something.
Yep. And over that side as well, yeah. Yeah, I see what you're getting at now. Okay, anything else?
Statue.
A statue? Perfect.
Something that looks like a chair.
Up here? It's actually a table, but very close. Yeah, very good, very good.
Figure on the steps.
There we are. There's the anomaly. Okay, we're in stage 2. What's the anomaly? What do we see? Yep. Who sees a face? Around here. You see a head? Can you see
Torso.
2 eyes there, kind of a mouth? 70% of you now do, because I just pointed it out to you. Matrixing in action.
What's that thing on the left? Is that a lamp on the table?
It's a lamp on a table, yep. So we've got what looks like a figure with an outstretched arm, possibly walking down the stairs. It's a bit strange. Is it matrixing, would you say? No. It doesn't appear to be matrixing because you're not the first group of showing this to.
I'm not convinced about the arm.
You're not convinced about this arm here?
Yeah, I mean, I see the thing, but I'm not convinced it looks like an arm.
Okay, what do you think it looks like? A what? An umbrella? Do you think it could be emanating from the figure itself? Or in the other room?
Looks like a curtain through that doorway.
A curtain through the doorway?
Yeah, it looks like a window if you looked at the doorway.
Yep, there's a window here.
It looks like a full picture window.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks like a curtain on the bottom, top.
Like a window treatment.
Oh, yeah. But if you look just above it, you can actually see the top of the window as well, along there. And I know it's probably hard to see at this distance, but I've actually looked at this picture for 3 years. And along there, the shadow multiplies. Along there, the shadow multiplies in front of the door as well. But again, I've looked at this for a lot longer. Because remember taking the photo and going, holy shit. Okay, so we're saying that it does, we'd be in agreement that it does look like something walking down the stairs. It's not matrixing. The settings used to make the photo was a 6-second burst of the camera. Okay, so the shutter was open for 6 seconds. I believe its aperture value was 2.8. And it was a very good verifiable photo because it was taken by Ryan O'Neill, who was is the technical manager of the PRAI, the Irish version. It was taken at 3 a.m. and I was standing right beside him. So when this came up, it was a very good piece of evidence, a very good picture that we were very proud of. And if you had been with us 3 years ago, 4 years ago when I was giving this lecture, this was our picture. This was proof that there is life after death. We were wrong. Very wrong. And you know who ended up debunking it? We did. Because we continuously look over our evidence. Like I said at the start of the lecture, we're continuously evolving with our theories. We're continuously evolving with our software, with our knowledge. So we continuously review our own evidence, which we've said, that's a bit iffy, that's a bit strange, and we're looking over it again. So we did debunk it, and we came up with this. It's taken from a slightly different angle. Unfortunately, there's a shadow. The arm outstretched. That's the little guy that caused it all. All the excitement. How did I miss it? I don't know. Tunnel vision. Because I thought I had something good. But that's my point. Sometimes you think you have something good and you just want to go with it. But we continuously look back over our data over and over again and even debunk ourselves. Someone mentioned they saw a light source coming in from a banister. That's it there. It's just we're a little further back.
Yeah, what time is that? What time of night did you shoot?
This picture was at 3:14.
Oh, no, the original one.
The original, it would be between 3 and 4 o'clock in the summertime. So the light was starting to come in a bit more. AM, yes. I know, we stayed up all night.
It was that much light. Well, you also had it up for 6 seconds.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it let in a lot more. A lot more light at that time. So there's them side by side. You can see why it has been replicated with sufficient accuracy to say, you know what? It's likely not paranormal. Oh well, I thought I was going to get rich. Didn't work out. Audio analysis. Who here knows what an EVP is? Bonus points if you can tell me what it stands for.
Electronic voice phenomena.
Electronic voice phenomena, which is...
Just like when you pick up electronic things that sound like a voice on, like, I don't know.
Close.
It may or not be in the audible range, so you use equipment to measure.
Okay, it's good.
Sounds you can't hear with a voice you can't hear with your ears.
Yep, that's a type 1, which, God, we wish we could all capture. But I've only captured twice. It's basically, for, and you didn't hear our fantastic explanation of it, it's a voice you can't hear within your normal auditory range. Can you remember what the normal human auditory range is?
20 to 20K.
20 to 20K, you see? It all comes together in the end. We use our audio recorders, our digital audio recorders, to pick up this sound. Because it can hear a lot lower than us. And also, it's evidence-based. We can listen back to the evidence there. Okay?